Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hope so I'm audible. Chandana,
Yes, sir, you are audible.
we'll start or we'll wait for some time?
Yeah, we'll wait three up to 4 minutes, like 3-5. We'll
Okay,
start like 3-5.
because I think only 48 have 49 have joined, so
Yeah.
maybe it
Still, people are joining. We'll wait for them.
should Yes, so we can start now, Chandana.
Yes, sir, we'll start.
Okay, fine. So today we are going to discuss. Let me share this my screen now. Today we are going to discuss this part. See, till last 6 days, these are the topic already we have covered that, and see, hopes everything is clear. We started with the Excel introduction, some basic functions we learn here, then this statistical functions, we learn about data analysis tools, conditional formatting, lookup and reference functions. We learn about dashboard and data modeling in Excel previous class. And today we are going to discuss about sort and filter. And from tomorrow we'll start. If time allow, I'll give you introduction for this part also. Otherwise, tomorrow we can start with macro VBA programming. So today agenda, we have to discuss these are the things. What is sorting in Excel? How to arrange data in ascending, descending order, largest to smallest, smallest to largest, A to Z, Z to A. How to sort by value, sort by color, custom sorting, how to do that. What is filter and how many kinds of filter we have, text filter, number filter, date filter, custom filter, how it works, advanced filter, finding unique record, and different kind of security and protection in the Excel worksheet. We will discuss that. So these are the things we are going to discuss today. Let me share my file now. We'll share my screen now. So I am working on the same data which one I given in day one. The same data set what we have here. So let's see. Sorting and filtering you can get in home tab also. If you are in home tab, see here. If you're in home tab, the extreme right hand side you'll get one option called sort and filter. You can go for A to Z or Z to A or custom sort or filter, everything we can work from here also. Or what we can do that, we can go for data tab. And in data tab, we have an option here called sort and filter. This is the option what we have here, sort and filter. We'll explore all those things today. Okay. So both are same thing only. You can work by anyway, either by home tab or by data tab. Fine. So now let's see here. We are discussing this sort option now. So we have this data and I want to right now this data is arranged in employee code wise in ascending order. I want this should be in descending order. I can go for this data tab and click here Z to A or A to Z. When you go for employee name wise, if I go for Z to A, can you see here or A to Z, anything is fine here. A to Z. Right now, if you go back to the employee code, we can get in the data. If you want here region wise, you can go and select here A to Z, east, north, south, west, or we can go for Z to A, west, north, south, east. We can do that by salary also. Click on the basic column, go for A to Z or Z to A. Clear? One thing always remember while sorting, you should never select one column and try to do sorting. If you go for this, it will give a warning. Can you see here, sort warning? So Microsoft Excel found that data next to your selection. Since you have not selected this data, it will not be sorted. Okay. So again, one opportunity is given to you. Go for expand selection. You can click on this or continue with the current selection. If you go for continue with the current selection, again, all problem will be there. All the data will be mismatched now. For sort here right now. Right now, can you see here? Here you say that Kolkata in north and Kolkata here again we have, all our data is mismatched here. Here you can see Delhi in north and Delhi in east also. So data got mismatched. That is the reason I'm telling you, we should never select one column and try to do sorting. Just click on the header, A to Z or Z to A, entire data will get sorted by itself. All right. So the sorting have multiple options right now. We can do sort by value. So we are right now sorting this data based on value A to Z. So who is the youngest one is coming on the top and who is the elder one is going at the bottom. A to Z or Z to A. You can go for employee name wise also A to Z or Z to A. or employee code wise also. So it's your choice how you want to arrange the data. So right now, this is one method we have done that. So how to go for multi-level sorting? Right now, what is happening? If you go for region-wise sorting here, you can see here is north, south, west. So let me tell you, for example, here we have, there are so many customers from southern region. See here, so many employees. Sorry. So here we can see what is the logic we have. First is this person, again this second person. There is no logic. All are from southern region only, or maybe eastern or northern. Anything is fine. So what I want here, how we can go for multi-level sorting now. If the one condition is common, go and check the next condition now. If that also is common, go and check the next condition now. Go for reason column now. Instead of A to Z or Z to A, go for the sort dialog box. If you click on this, never uncheck this option. My data has a header. So first condition I'm telling reason wise and cell value wise, ascending order data I want here. If you want descending order, you can change here. If you want to change by cell color, font color, conditional formatting, you can change here. So it's your wish. So first condition will go for data reason wise, add label. And if this is common, then what next? Then go for here, arrange, then by condition, you can go and you can check here. If the region is common, go and check the city wise. If that also is common, then you can check here basic salary wise, like multiple level sorting. You can do that. Here, see, if your data have a text value, it will tell you A to Z or Z to A. If your data have a numerical value, smallest to largest or largest to smallest, it shows. If your data have a date column, let's see here, if you go for date of birth or date of joining, it say that oldest to newest or newest to oldest. So these are the three different kind of sorting we have here. If any label don't want, you can delete also. Right now, you can click on this. So see here, here you can see what does common label, what is common label here? Let me tell you what is your question now. Go for sort here. Column label, sir. I think you're asking column label. So first priority will be sorting by region wise. If regions are common, go and check the city. City also is common, then go and check to the basic salary wise. I think your question is column label, right? Yeah. Fine. So see, we have seen that there are so many employees from one region. So what will be the next logic? So next, then by condition, if the region is common, the next level of sorting you have to go by city wise. If that also is common, the next level of sorting you have to do by salary wise, like that. So right now, if you go for sorting this, go for sort option, multiple condition we have added here. Press OK right now. Right now, if you see, let me explain here. So if you go for this, once again, our example, what I took. Suppose we have example from, so many example from southern region now. Okay. We have, yeah. Now, so the second condition, what is happening here? See, if the region is common, go and check the city wise. That's why here first Bangalore, then Chennai is the. So here you can say, okay, region is common and two cities are common, Bangalore, Bangalore. The third condition, their basic salary. So whose salary is less, that employee will be first. Is it clear? Multi-level sorting. Hello. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now, let's see here. I got a lot of response. Thank you, everyone. So let's see, go for example here. See, here we are going to arrange the data by value. Largest to small, like, A to Z or Z to A, or largest to smallest, or smallest to largest, or maybe newest to oldest, or oldest to newest date. Let's see one example right now. I have the same data. Again, I want to go for sorting. But this time my sorting I want to do by with the help of not by value, by color basis. So go for sort, select here reason, cell value no. I want here by cell color, and I want here the first preference should be green. Again, go for reason, and here you can select here cell value, and you can say it should be yellow, and remaining all the unfilled cells should be at the bottom right now. So see, all the north here we have and north here we have. Why not arranged properly? Because here we have given preference for color. Which color? Green color should be on top, yellow should be the second, and non-filled data at the bottom. So this is the way you can go for color level sorting. You can do that. What about the the color of text here? So let's see here what is going to happen here. See, I have this region column once again, and here also I want to do sorting based on text color, not fill color. So you can go for sort. Here you can say the first preference here we'll have region wise only, given this A to Z. So here you want to go for region wise. So I'll delete this label right now. But here you'll go for font color sorting. I'm telling here first preference would be this maroon color now. Again, you can go for region wise and font color. The second preference would be red and all the non-fill data at the bottom. Can you see right now all the this color cells in the top, then red color second, and all the unfilled data at the bottom. Let's see one more example now. Here the same data. Yesterday only we learned, I think no, 2 days back we learned conditional formatting. So here I want to arrange this data based on this conditional formatting. So you can go for data type sort option and select here basics and go for here conditional formatting icon. I want here green color should be on the top. Go for add label. Go for basic once again. So click here, all the green color should be on the top, and yellow color all are in between, and low value it is in at the bottom right now. So you can go, and if you don't want, you can go for home tab, and here you can go for clear rules. So you can go for entire worksheet. Yes. And go arrange your data in ascending order once again. Is it clear, everyone? Everybody follow this sorting option? Yes. Anybody have any question you can ask? Sorting ascending, descending, largest to smallest, smallest to largest, newest to oldest, oldest to newest, or we learn about cell sorting by cell value, by cell color, by font color, by conditional formatting. Hope so everything is fine. Yeah. So now let's see here. For example, let me share my screen now. Arrow will come by itself here. See, when you go for here, you can go and click on this. Go for sort option. Come by itself. So let's see one more option here. I have a data set that is in horizontal format. And here, this data I want to arrange. So what we will do, let me select this horizontal data, how to sort. Don't select the header, click on B1, select everything. After selecting, so now let's see here. I want to arrange this data in horizontal format. I will not select the header. Select this data set. And here we'll go for, select this data set and go for data tab. Go for sort option. Here we can go and select here. Here on option what we have. Go for option. Top to bottom, no. I want here left to right sorting should happen here. And press OK right now. So what basis you want to do sorting? I want to do by city. So city we have which number row? First, second, third, fourth row. Letter of fourth row. Click OK right now. And fourth row, what was city? Can you see here? Bangalore, Chennai, Cuttack, Delhi getting sorted, right? So this is the way you can go for row level sorting also. Let's see here. If you go for arrange the data in city wise, see here. What is happening? Can you see here? Here we have Mumbai, again small Mumbai, again capital Mumbai, right? So suppose in a large data set, we want to arrange this data in case sensitive sorting. How to do that? Right now, just observe this part here. We have Mumbai, again small Mumbai, again capital Mumbai, right? So how to arrange this data? So you can go for, again, go for sorting part here. So case sensitive sorting, how to do that? You can click on the city wise, go for options here. Case sensitive, we have to click this option now. Right now, see how it's working. Mumbai. Here we have capital Mumbai. So click on this right now and press OK. So here you can see right now, first we have small Mumbai, then Mumbai and Mumbai are capital Mumbai. So is it clear, everyone? How to do case sensitive sorting and how to do row wise sorting? Hello? Yeah. So let's go for, we have one more option called here we have custom sort. How to do that? Custom sort means, see here. Let me tell you, for example, so here. Custom sort means, see, there are so many cities are there. I want to arrange the data. More clients are there or very specific city I want on the top. And after that, let's follow the common sorting, how we have learned it. So let's see, for example, click on this, go for sort option now. And here we can so go for options, and here we case sensitive sorting means it will differentiate between uppercase and lowercase. So now here what we can do that. I want some cities should be on the top without A to Z or Z to A. So how to do the custom sorting now? Go for sort option, and city we have here option we A to Z or Z to A. Can you see on option what we have? Custom list. In custom list, which are the city you want on the top, you can mention there. For example, I want here first should be Mysore and then Cuttack, and then I want here Pune. After these three cities, let's normal sorting should happen. But first preference I will give these three cities. Just for example, so now you can go for add here and press OK right now, and press here once again OK. Can you see here Mysore, Cuttack and Pune is first. After that is following the normal sorting, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Kolkata. Is it fine, everyone? Hello. Okay. Sir, if yes, if the data is given in horizontal, how to convert data in vertical? The transpose part we know, right? So let's say I have this data. I can press here Control A, entire data got selected, and then go for Control C, and you can go for some other sheet, and we can you can go for paste special, and here we have transpose. This is a doubt, Kritika ma'am. Is it clear? How to transpose data from vertical to horizontal and horizontal to vertical? Yeah. All right. Yeah. It will work opposite way also, vertical to horizontal or horizontal to vertical. Anything is fine. So anybody have any question regarding sorting? You can check here. Sort by value, sort by color, custom sorting, how to do that. And then we will discuss right now about filter part. Yes, ma'am, you are right. Correct. Transpose in paste special. You have discussed that. I think first or second class only I discussed this. So let's go for filter right now. How many kinds of filter we have? We'll see that. And okay, no problem. So now let's see filter how it works. I have this data set. And from this, I want to filter some data. So click on this, go for data tab, and here we have filter option. If you click on this filter right now, all arrow key will come here. Let's see what I told you in the theory part. When you go for a text column and filter, it says that text filter equal to, does not equal to, begins with, end with, contain, not contain, custom filter like this. When you go for a date column, it says that here date filter, today, tomorrow, yesterday, last week, this week, month, like that. And for if you go for number column, it'll tell you here same, equal to, does not equal to, greater than, less than, and all you can do. This is called number filter. So it depends. When you go for a number column, it will tell you number filter. When you are in date column, it says that date filter. And when you are in text column, it says that here text filter. If you go here we have text filter, begins with, end with, all you can see. The shortcut what we have for this, Control Shift L for filter part. Now let's see in a larger data. I want to filter only those employee earning greater than 15,000. So you can go for, you can say greater than or equal to 15,000. So out of these many employees, only 2 employees are earning greater than 15,000. Now, if you go and say how many employees are less than or equal to, right here, how many employees are earning less than or equal to 10,000? You can see there the employees are earning less than 10,000 right now. If you go for between, So here you can go for between option we have. Go for between right now. I want to know between 8,000 to 12,000, how many employees are working. So all are earning between 8,000 to 12,000. Now, here we have top 10. So top 10 I don't want. I want here suppose top 5. So these are the students are in top 5. And here only we have option also bottom 5. So here we have a top 10 we have. You can go for bottom 10 also if you want, or bottom 5. You can check here. So there the employee at the bottom of the table. So what is the average salary of the company? I want to filter only those employees. They're getting above salaries, above average salary. So the all our people are earning greater than 10,000. And how many are earning below 10,000? So you can go for below average. So they all have a below 10,000 is salary. So here you can just check here. Yeah, how to calculate age part. So age part, let me tell you how I have calculated. I written here. I'll tell you another function here. There is a function we have called year frac. You can take here start date and write here today. Close the bracket now. Press enter. After this, cover this int function in with int function now. Close the int function also. So this is the way you can calculate. Is it fine? Koteswar sir, tell me. All right, yeah. So you can use this method also, date diff year frac function, or one more function we have. You can check out that also. Date diff. You can go for start date, comma today date, and between you want what? How many years, right? Yes. So answer will be same only. You can follow any method. Is it fine? So you can use any function. You can go for this also. Year frac also is fine, or date diff also is fine. All right, yeah. So let me delete this now. So filter part, these things are common, right? All of you, everybody can follow this. Equal to, does not equal. I want to know how many employees are earning exactly 10,000. So right here, so these are earning 10,000 only. So you can check out how many are. Number filter. So I want to know a large data set, how many are running above average. So these all people are earning average, more than average salary of the company. And how many are getting below average? So tell me everyone, number filter, anybody have any doubt here? Hello? number filter. Okay, so next I will tell you about text filter and number filter also. Just give me 1 minute. So let's go for text filter right now. So text filter here, suppose I have so many employees address. I want to find out only those employees address that contain road. So these are the employees address somewhere contain road. Okay. Let's go for the reverse of what we have. You can go and text filter does not contain. So how many employees address? So these all employee address, road is not there. So you can filter both way. Now you can go for, let's see, arrange the data in ascending order. I want to know how many employees are from Mumbai. So you can go for exactly equal to Mumbai. So you can filter this way also, or does not contain also. You can go for does not contain Mumbai. So all employee you will get, only Mumbai people you will not get here. So now you can, so hope so all of you have followed this. Equal to, does not equal to, begins with, end with. So now begins with. I want to know how many employees name begins with A. So you can go for begins with A. So these all employees, their name begins with A. Or you can go for how many employees names end with, its name ends with R. So these all employees name end with R. Clear? Can you see here? Now I want to follow both condition. How many employees name begins with A and end with R? So you can go for custom filter right now. Here you can say so here you can go for, here we have custom filter now. You can go and join two conditions. Here I'm telling here how many employees name. You can go and say here begins with A and means you're joining condition. And second condition what I want here, their name end with R. So two conditions are there, begins with A and end with R. So you can check here, these employees, their name begins with A and end with R. So there the way you can, even you can filter from this also. You can go and suppose one or two employee you want. So you can get that data also is fine. So here hopes all of you followed this. Text filter equal to, does not equal to, begins with, end with, contain and does not contain. Even custom filter also. When you go for number filter, you have number filter equal to, does not equal to, greater than, less than, between, not between. Like that you can use this. Let's go for date filter now. So date filter, we have a lot of things. You can go and check out here. Is how many employee joined this month. So I want to filter. So this month, given next month I given, right? You can go for this right here. You can say this month. So this month only 15 November, one employee joined here. And what about the last month? So you can go for So here you can see a lot of options are there. You want to know in this year till how many employees joined here, go to year to date. So this year only 2 employees have joined in this data set till date. Let's see, you want to know a lot of employees are there, their date of birth. They are from any year is fine, but you want to know who and all date of birth falling on the month of November. You can go and here all dates in this period go in November. So all our years are different, but they all are November born. You want to know how many employees joined in this last quarter? So you can go and say here all date in this period and this fourth quarter. So all are joining in this fourth quarter only. Year may be anything, but all are joining in the fourth quarter of the year. So everybody fine here. We learn about filter, auto filter, custom filter. We learn about text filter, number filter, date filter. Everyone followed? Anybody have any question? All right. So let's see the how the advanced filter works. For example, when you go for filter, your main table get disturbed, right? For example, let's see, I want to find out how many employees their date of birth is greater than equal to 45. Nobody is there. I think last is 30 or anyway, you can go and check here. Greater than or equal to 35. So these all are greater than 35 employees are there. So whenever you go for filter, our main table get disturbed, right? Here you can go for 24, 25, how many are there? So these two employees, one is 24, one is 25 here. Is it fine, everyone, till here? But I want when you go for filter, the filter data should go for other location. So how it works, go for advanced filter right now. Advanced filter means see here. So I have this data now and I want to know all R&D people should be in other location. So I can click on this, go for advanced filter. Even to entire table is list range criteria what we have. Criteria we have here. This is my data set. We have list range. You can go for advanced filter. E1 to K21 criteria range what I have here. Criteria range we have department should be R&D and copy to another location. You can click a blank cell where you want the output. I want here output. Everybody follow the unique record. No. Advanced filter, everybody followed? Yeah. How the advanced filter works, let me clean everything now. Yeah. advanced filter. Let me clear everything. So how the advanced filter works, let's see. It will not disturb your source table. I want here all employee working on Eastern region, their data I want in other location. So click on this, go for data, advanced filter. So A1 to K21 entire table we have selected. Copy to another location. Is it fine? Yeah. All right. Now, suppose we have to join two condition here in advanced filter. How to do that? I want region should be East, and one more here department I want here. Go for department also, and department should be R&D. So I want to join two condition now. So let's see how it works. Yeah. So right now I want to join two condition. Number one, employees should be from Eastern region and they should be working in R&D department. So what we'll do now, click on this, go for data, advanced filter. The first is table. Criteria, what I have right now. Criteria, I have two columns right now. Reason should be East and department should be R&D. Copy to another location. Unique record, click a blank cell, that's all. It'll work there. So I think only one employee is there who is working in R&D and staying in Eastern region. Is it clear, everyone? Advanced filter? Yeah. Okay. Uh, Let me repeat once again. 1 minute. Let me stop here. AC is very high, so I think 1 minute. Yeah, let me. Advanced filter, everybody followed. Let me delete everything and show you if you want. Let me clear right now. Advanced filter, everybody's clear? So what I want to join two conditions. So whenever you have to join condition means the criteria should be in same row. Let me tell you, for example, if I want here, if it is in two different row, I'm telling or operator. Region should be East, any department is fine. Or I want department should be R&D, any region is fine. So we can go for again, go for data. And here we have advanced filter. The table is E1 to K21, M1 and M2. But this time I will change the condition right now. I can just select all those things, both row and both column, and then go for copy to another location here. Click a blank cell right now and press OK. So right now what you can see here, because it is or operators, can you see here department is R&D, but even the region is a different region right now. And you can see here if the region exists, but maybe other department also is fine. So if the criteria in two different row, it is treat as or operator. And if the criteria in same row, it will treat as and operator. If it is same row, it will treat as and operator. Is it clear, everyone? And or? Hello. Yes. Fine. Let's see one more option. Yes, sir. If the both condition in same row, let me tell you the same example once again, because this one I have done by or operator. If I go and join once again together, and again I follow here, go for data, advanced filter, entire table got selected this time. And let me change the criteria name. Yes. And copy to another location. I can click a blank cell here. Click a blank cell here and go for OK. So see here. When the criteria in same row treating as and operator, region exist and department R&D, and or means you have seen that it is in two different. For example, again, if I go and change here and advanced filter, criteria range you can change this time. Copy to another location, click a blank cell, press OK right now. So this one is your OR operator we have. Anyone is fine. R&D or Eastern region. R&D department from any region is fine, or in Eastern any department is fine. So this is called OR operator, and this is called AND operator. Is it clear, everyone? So here we are discussing about, filter, text filter, number filter, and date filter we had, custom filter, advanced filter we're discussing right now. Then what we have here, finding unique record. How to find unique record? See here. Let me clear everything. No. So unique record means what? For example, let's say how many departments are there. I want unique record here. So you can click on the data, go for data tab, and here we have filter. Okay. You can go for advanced filter right now. Entire table got selected here. Entire table I don't want this time. I want here only this column here. Criteria range, let it be empty. Go for copy to another location. So here I can copy to another location I given here. And don't forget to check this box on here. So you can get here, see from lot of department. They are the unique departments are there. They're not getting repeated right now. Let me tell you for one more example right now. So go for your data set. Go for advanced filter. Look here, list range we have. Select all the department. Criteria range, nothing required here. Copy to another location. Click a blank cell. Unique record only. So here you can see northeast, southwest only we are getting the data. Now, you can say right now we have done column wise, but if you want to do the entire data, make sure, let me add intentionally, I will copy some data here. See here, suppose I have a large data set. Let me clean this part right now. So see, there is a huge data is there, but so many duplicate rows are there that I don't want. So what I should do, you can click on the data and go for advanced filter. So here you can say how to select the entire table. Click on A1, press Control A. Control A means entire table will get selected A1 to K63. Copy to another location. Copy to another location. You can give a blank cell here. You can give a blank cell, and here give unique record only. So from this, which are the data are unique here? Only that data is here. Is it fine, everyone? You finding unique record how it works? Hello. Yeah. So sort and filter. Anybody have any question you can ask? Otherwise, I will tell you the next option now. The sort and filter part. Anybody have any question? Here we had sort by value, sort by color, custom sorting, how to do that. Filter, what is text filter, number filter, and date filter. We have custom filter, advanced filter. We have find a unique record. We have done that. Next part, we will do that. Security and password. All right, yeah. So now let's see here. We'll go for that works. Different kinds of protection we have in Excel. Let me show you once all by one. And yeah. Security and password in Excel here. Why protecting workbook are important to prevent other user from viewing hidden worksheet, adding, moving, deleting, or hiding worksheet and renaming worksheet. You should. So there are 5 types of security we have in Excel: worksheet level protection, workbook level protection, structure level protection, parcel protection, and range protection. Now we'll see all one by one. So worksheet level protection, how we can do that? You can go for your sheet tab, right click on this and protect worksheet, and then here the method to go to the review tab here, and here see first method what we have. You can right click on the worksheet and you can go for protection. And the second method what we have, you can go for review tab. See here, go for review tab, and what we have here, protect worksheet, and you can give the password. If you want, nobody should, after protecting, nobody can copy my data. So if someone don't want to need to copy your data, then uncheck the ticks given into the worksheet protection dialog box. The third method what we have, how we can protect the worksheet, you can go for file. In file we have info, protect workbook, and provide password. The second what we have, workbook level protection, means worksheet level protection means anybody can view the data but nobody can modify the data. Workbook level protection means nobody can open the file itself. So what is the process we have? Go for file, inside file we have info, click it here, protect workbook, encrypt with password. But remember, you should not forget the password. Structure level, keep others from making structure changes in the workbook, such as moving, deleting, and adding worksheet. Where you get this? Go to the review, worksheet protection, give us an answer. A structure level protection only means nobody can add any unwanted worksheet, or nobody can delete or unhide my worksheet. So, and partial protection means some part of the worksheet will be open and some part of the worksheet will be locked. And range protection means different range of the same worksheet we can give password. So this is the way you can do that. And while protecting the worksheet, keep a note on password as a case sensitive. Always save the file in common unprotect password, remove password. Passwords are case sensitive. So let's see the practical part now. So my worksheet name is data, and I want nobody can modify the data. So I can go for right click and protect worksheet we have. You can give some password twice. Right now, if you're going to make some changes, it is not possible. The cell or chart you're trying to change is protected, and to unprotect it requires password. And for unprotect, again right click, unprotect, give correct username and password, it will open. And once it's open, you can delete, you can make changes. So this is the first method we have. Go for right click and protect, and again you can unprotect. Second method, you can say go for home tab, fill, and then protect worksheet. Here you can give some password. And now you can go and it's not possible. How to is it fine, everyone? This file is right now you're trying to change is protected. For unprotect, you can go for right click and unprotect here. Give correct password. It is unprotected now. All right. So we know that how to protect and unprotect. You can go for format. Here we have protect worksheet. You can go for password and remove password. You can go by review tab also. We have an option here, protect worksheet. You can go by file, and here also we have info. And info also we have protect workbook. You can do from here also protect worksheet. Now, if you go and edit this, not possible. But if anybody want, you can copy your data. You can click here, Control C, and they can paste in their file. So you don't want even this feature also should activate it. So you can go for unprotect first. You can go for protect worksheet. And while protecting, you can uncheck this both option now. Give here password twice. Okay. Now if you go and try to select this, you will not able to select itself. If you're not able to select anything, you will not able to copy paste. Is it clear? Now I want this file in the common drive, but nobody should open. File name is sample data. You can go for info, and here you can. So you can go for current worksheet, you can give the same password to work for you. So right now, again, it's asking you password. Right click, go for unprotect right now. But I want this file, nobody should open the sample data. You can go for file, and here we have info, protect workbook, encrypt with password. Require a password to open the workbook. Here one caution also they have given you. If you lose or forget the password, it cannot be recovered. It is advisable to keep a list of password and their corresponding document in the same place. Password are case sensitive. If you given password in capital letter means it will open in capital letter itself. Give password twice, same password, and save this file. And you can go and again close this file right now and try to open. It doesn't open, it's asking you password. If you give correct password, it will open. And how to remove password? Go for file. So we learn here two method, worksheet level protection and workbook level protection. Anybody have any question? No? Okay. So let's see here the next option we have. Yeah, workbook means if you give workbook level protection, nobody can open the file itself. If nobody can open the file, there is no chance of copying the data. Sandeep sir, is clear? I think you are asking for worksheet level protection, right? Okay, let's see here one example. I have a worksheet. I want here some part of the worksheet will be worksheet level. Worksheet level, I will tell you. So let's see here. I have this worksheet and I want here, nobody can edit anything here. Right click on this, go for protect worksheet. And while giving password, you uncheck this both check box here and then give password. Then here it will not allow to select only. If not allowed to select means nobody can copy your data. All right. So let's see the next part what we have here is structure level protection. So right now, if you go for this, how many worksheets I have? Let's see, so many are unwanted worksheet also is there. Okay, anyway, I think we have here total how many? We have 11 worksheets are there total in this file, sample data. I want nobody should add unnecessary worksheet here. Nobody can delete my worksheet. Nobody can hide and hide my worksheet. So very simple option. Anybody can go and right click and delete, insert, rename, hide and hide. They can do that. But I want it should not be possible. So you can go for view in review. So in review, you'll get one option here, protect workbook. Keep others from making structure changes of your workbook, such as moving, deleting, adding worksheet now. So if you click on this option, right now, if somebody go and right click and say, I want to insert, delete, rename, nothing is active right now. And once you give correct password, give here, and then if you go for right click, everything is working fine. So this is the way you can create your structure level protection. Is it fine? Okay. Let's see here. I have one worksheet I want here. I will give this file to my juniors. They can work in the worksheet, but they should not change anything in this raw data here. My data, this should not. Structure level protection. So structure level protection, what we can do that? Go for review, and here we have protect workbook. Click on this, give password twice. And once I give password, go and right click, everything is inactive right now. Again, to unprotect, you can go for correct password. Then everybody can go and insert the worksheet, rename, delete, they can do that. Is it clear? Hello? Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's see, for example, I have a worksheet and I want here, yeah. I have a worksheet and I want here, my this data should be protected even to K21. Other part people can enter the data, no problem. So what we will do first we'll select the entire worksheet and then we'll go for home. Go for here, format cell. Go for the last option, untick this one. Protection, untick this one. And after this, select this entire data set itself. And then once again, you press Control 1 and go for lock cell. After all those things, see here, if you go for read this option, locking cell or hiding formula has no effect until you protect the worksheet by review tab. So how to protect that? Right click on this, protect worksheet, give password twice. Let's see here. This part, nobody can edit. But outside they can edit, they can work. Here also. So here, worksheet level protection, workbook level protection, parcel protection, structure level protection. Everybody is clear? Then I will tell you about range protection. Range protection means in the same worksheet, let me see here. In the same worksheet, I have different ranges there. For example, let me create one range here. So you can go for here, all border. We can merge and center here. You can give some fill color. Yeah, you can write here Akash. I can copy this and paste, and again we can paste. Now I have this data. I can select this range right now. Go for in review. We have an option called allow edit range. You can click on this and give here the first. You can give other name also. I'm using the same name. And here the range protection password I give here 123. Okay, this is my first range. Go for new range right now. New range also I will be I can change this. Select this data set now. And here you can give a password. 456. Okay. So I have two range right now. I can go for new range once again. So here also I give some here password. I can go and select this data set now. And here you can give a password here 7. And after creating 3 range, you have to protect worksheet also. And again, I given separate password for worksheet level protection. So see right now what is happening. If you go and try to type something is not possible. And here you can go and change here some name. What was the other name? Some name was there, no? Of course. I think Rakesh I have not given. I given some other name called. It is protected. Let me go and Sanjay. Yes, thank you. So let me go and because the worksheet I have protected is gone right now. Okay, she. Yes. So I am just checking the range which worksheet I have defined this. Okay, sheet number 12 I have. So go for right click and unprotect for 1 minute because the name I have not changed this. Okay, yeah. Right click and unprotect here. So here I can give here, I think name one is Sanjay is it? Okay. There no problem will happen, but I think for understanding Sanjay and here. Okay. No. Right click and protect this worksheet right now. Okay. So here when you go to start writing, it's not allowing. If you give the so Sanjay password, if Akash want to work here, he should know his password. So 123 is password right now. So he can work in his zone only. He cannot go outside. Outside not possible. When Sanjay want to work, again Sanjay password, he should give correct password. Sanjay password is 456. So he can work in his area only. He cannot go outside again. He cannot go outside again. And for Sanmukh also, here we have, if you give, if you want to use 789 is the password I given for this. You can go and write here. So this is the way the range protection work. So tell me everyone, if anybody have any doubt, whatever we covered today in this part here, worksheet level protection, workbook level protection, parcel protection, structure level protection, and range protection. Anybody have any question you can ask? Yeah. Range one we'll discuss once again. Okay. So let me delete this worksheet now. It's Control N. I'm taking a new file itself. No confusion. Okay. Parcel protection once again. Okay. So now what we will do, first let me tell you the range protection, then we'll see the parcel protection. So I'll make one range here and go for here all order. You can go and margin center and right here. Let me copy paste. Copy paste here. Here you can go. So here I have 3 range. Let me give some interior color we can give here. They are optional, not compulsory, okay? Fine. So what we will do first, you'll select the data range, go for review tab, allow editing range here, go for new here, Sukanya. So this is range of Sukanya here. Password is I given, suppose for example 123. You can give. So this is my first range here. Go for new range right now, and here you can. This is my second range here. I give a password call 456. You can give any password. Go for the new range here. And here you can give a password. I have not changed, I think. So 3 ranges there are R7 to X18, J7 to P18, and B7 to. And only this is not sufficient. After creating range selection, you can go for paste protect worksheet. Give some password here. Okay. Now you can see the worksheet is protected. But when Sukanya want to work, she can give her password. Her password is given by admin. So she can work in her area only. She cannot go outside. If Pavitra want to work, Pavitra password is shared to her. She can work in her area only. She cannot go outside. For Kavita also, we have password is given. She can type her correct password and she can work in her area itself. Is it clear? Everyone? Yeah. Okay, parcel protection, I think, have some request. Okay. Parcel protection means, let's see here. Some part of the worksheet will be open and some part of the worksheet will be locked. For example, see here. Yeah, we can give same password also, it will work. Now, here I have this worksheet, sheet number 11, and I want here this data set should not be, nobody can delete that. Other part of the worksheet will be open. So remember, by default, all Excel cells are logged. So what we will do, click on the select all button and press Ctrl 1. When you press Ctrl 1, you will get one format cell dialog box. You uncheck this first. This is the first option. Second option, select the entire data set itself and then press Ctrl 1. And which one you want that should not be editable, that will lock this. So first I unlock everything and then I lock only the data set. And then you give the password. Then what will happen now? User can enter, it is a protected worksheet, but they can open, they can type here. But if they're trying to get into the data set, is not possible. Is it clear? Somebody had this request, so I'm asking. All right, yeah. So we can go to the next option now. I think sort and filter clear, everyone. Range protection and all. Yeah, I think Aravind sir, you have any question or you're raising hand? Tell me. Okay. So right now what we will do, I think definitely all of you know in Excel there is a programming language is there called VBA, Visual Basic for Application. This is a language for macros, and in Excel we can record two kinds of macros. One is relative and one is absolute. And this macro is based on the VBA programming itself. So VBA is a language of macros. Let's see how it works. So for VBA, we require for one new tab called developer. Let me remove this and show you how to bring this one. So to learning VBA macro, we require a new tab here. So how to activate this new tab? You can go for this file option we have. Customize ribbon. And here we have an option called enable developer. So what we come to know, what I've done here, enable developer and press OK right now. So you'll see a new tab has come here called developer. Okay. So developer tab, what it will do, if you want, you can bring this way also. Right click and customize ribbon. You can go and uncheck this option right now. So right now developer tab is not there. And to bring here, you can right click on this customize ribbon. And here you can go for developer tab. So new tab is equal developer also. So here if you bring your pointer in the record macro option. So in recording phase, each of the command you perform will be saved into the macro so that you can play them back again. Means see, if you have some repetitive work, instead of that doing it again and again, you can create one macro and store all your action in that command. And next time, instead of doing all this manual work, you can click one button, your work is completed. That is the use of macros. So normal one Excel file extension will be .xlsx, but macro file extension will be .xlsm. All right. So let's see, we can go for record macro right now. And macro name, you can give something, but make sure always start with alphabet. macro. And I told you can give any command button, this works for you. So what command button we can give here? I think two participants raise hand. Yeah. Any question is there or let me check here. So you can give here control M, you can give. If I give control C, then what will happen? Then this macro will override the inbuilt shortcut control C. So what is the solution now? You can go for control shift C. So control C for copy we have, and control shift C means this macro will work. And then what we have here, an option is there. This workbook, new workbook, and personal macro workbook. So what is the difference between this? So this workbook means it will work in this. Yes. This current open file. New workbook means it will work in all Excel, new any open file. And personal macro workbook means it will work in all Excel file, new, old, everywhere. So we can go for this workbook. Why? What is the purpose to record this macro? You can mention here. Press OK. Once you do that in the developer, here you can see stop recording right now. What I say is that each of the command you perform will be saved into the macro so that they can be playback again. So after start recorder, don't stop recorder now. First do some activity, whatever you want to do that. Let me tell you, for example, here. Yeah. So here we can go and we can do some more here formatting part. Let's say give here some back color. You can go here some font color here. So recording file part, you are doing some mistakes that also get recorded. Okay. All right. Yeah. After all those things, we can go for again developer and click here stop recording macro. Don't forget to stop recording macro. And then go for any worksheet and what shortcut are given, Control Shift C. If you press it works fine. Is it clear everyone? I can go for any worksheet and press here Control Shift C. This works fine. So we know how to execute macro in one method. Like whatever shortcut we have given, we are calling is working fine. But now I want to access my macro in different way. I forgot the shortcut. So what I should do, press Alt F8. When you press Alt F8, one list of macro will come by itself. You can go and select your macro and run. So what I told you, go for developer and Alt F8. So view macros. If you click on this, you can go and execute macro. So this is second method. Third method, what we have, you can go for developer and here we have one command button you can take here. And with this command, you can connect your macro. If you want to write here something, you can write also. Click. Now, if you next time if I click this button, my work is done. So that also is fine. It will work. It will work there also. It will work. For example, what you're trying to tell. Let me tell you. I will go for a new worksheet now, and here I'll add some random data. Now I have this data, and on this data only, if you press here Control Shift C, merging cell, discard the data. See, is working right. It will override the data, but it will work. Hope so the route is clear now. Hello. So we come to know there are how many methods to execute. You can go for your insert, and here we have shapes also you can take. You can take any shapes of your choice. You can drag here. You can right click and you can edit text here. And how to connect your macro with this? You can right click, go for here assign macro, which macro, y macro. Right now, click on this, is working fine. That also is fine. Or what we can do that, go for your QAT, customize QAT. You can go for more commands. Here you can go for all commands, macros, and macro name I given what? My macro. Click on this and go for modify. Click some icon over there. Is it fine, everyone? So next time onward, you should go just click this data. Our work is done right now. And if you don't want, you can right click and remove also. So these are the multiple way we can execute our macro. Anybody have any question, you can ask here. Otherwise, take a 5 minutes break. All of you can do the hands-on. If no doubt, I will tell you. What filtration, if you want macro data, but See, it will work for repetitive data only. If you want macro data, but with some filtration, can you do that? No. Once it get recorded, it will repeat the same thing. Yes. After that, we know that we have a programming language behind this. We'll discuss on that. If you want to make some changes, you have to go to the code and then we can make the change and execute. That time we'll get the new output. Is it clear? We'll see that the programming part right now. Maybe I'll tell you. As of now, we learned that what is macro, how to record, how to save, how to execute, and you know, there are different method how to access your macro. Till here, things are fine. Yeah, then I will tell you that programming part also. Just if you want, just try the same thing what I have done, and if no doubt means I will tell you the new thing. You can take a break also, or you can try also. Anything is fine for 5 minutes. Then we will Yes. So let's see here. So we have created macro, we have executed macro. Let's see how we can delete the macro or how we can change the shortcut of the macro. What program is written by Excel we can see here. So what we'll do right now, go for developer once again. You'll get this option called Alt F8. You can click here. And any point of time, if you don't want, you can go and delete your macro. If you want to change the shortcut, you can go for options. And here you can change the shortcut also. Control Shift P are given this time. So you can change the shortcut also. And one more thing, see, everything if you do properly, still your macro is not working. So you can go and check your macro security. Here macro security for execution of macro require here enable VBA means you should enable that and then only it will execute. And how to delete that, you can go for macros right now and you can click here. So whatever macro we have recorded behind the screen, Excel has written some program. That program is written in a language called VBA, Visual Basic for Application. If you want to see that, you can go for click this edit button right now and you are in a new screen here. You are in a new screen here. You can see for this macro, whatever we created my macro, that see how many lines of code Excel has written for us. So this program here only you can go and edit that. If somebody asks me that if you have some macro and later we want to go for some filtration or alteration and all, you can go for this programming language. You can make some changes, execute. It will, for example, let's say at the time of recording, I given here TID. Right now, I want here a student ID here. Here also go and student name. I want here Excel should be here. Advanced Excel. Here you can go for SQL should be MySQL. Like something I have done the changes, go and execute the program right now, come back in Excel. And till now, if you go for the next time, see previous wherever I executed, you say the trainee ID and trainee name. But now onward, if you go and execute once again here, go for macro and run this macro right now. Can you see here is change trainee ID become student name. Excel become here advanced Excel, SQL, MySQL. So this is the way VBA is the programming language of macros. It is not case sensitive and not a space sensitive language, but very vast. It's not like within 1 or 2 days we can master. This require any programming language. Lot of things are there to know. So let's see how to delete your macro. You can go for macro right now and you can go for delete here. It get deleted. Is it fine, everyone, till here? One thing remember, whenever you have a macro file, always the file's name extension should be here. We can say always extension should be dot XLSM macro enable workbook. Otherwise, it will not work next time. So you should be careful. The extension of a macro file should be dot XLSM macro enable workbook. Normal Excel file extension, all we know very well, dot XLSX. Old version of Excel file dot XLSS. So here we have two options. See here. How to open VBA. See, there are multiple methods are there. The simplest method you can go for developer, and here what we have VB Visual Basic. This one shortcut also we have Alt F11 you can press, you will be in the VBA. And here this is your Project Explorer we have. This is your property window and this is your module 1. Let me remove everything and show you how it works. See, I am in VBA right now, nothing is there with me. So here Control R you can press, so you can get here your Project Explorer button here. F4 you press, you get your property window. And if you want a module, you can go for insert and select here module. So you got a new module. And here only you have to write the programs. This is the place you are going to write the program. So when we learn Excel, we had three kinds of referencing. We had absolute, relative, and mixed. So here also in macro, we can record two types of macro. One is relative macro and one is absolute macro. So to understand in a better way, you can bring your pointer on the relative reference, and I have the Office 2021. 2021 and 365 have all same feature. 2021. But VBA learning, there is no difference. VBA is not upgraded by Excel. It is same only like how we have in the previous version. You can go and check here. You can go for account here. In account, you can go and about my Excel. It say that which version of Excel you're using here. It will display you the license number, everything. So what I was talking about here, you can go and read this tooltip. What it says that use, what is this tooltip is telling? So all of you have seen that when I created this macro, I was always executing in a new worksheet. Because see, when you go for absolute macro, it will capture the cell address. Means, suppose when you start recording macro C5, so all of you know in one worksheet, we have only one C5. So next time, whenever you go for execution, your macro will go to C5 itself. That is called absolute macro. And relative macro will capture not cell address, it will capture the active cell. Which cell is active? Go and work there. So what it says that here? Let me tell you, once again, I will record a very simple macro. Go for record macro, macro 2. Let me just, I will not just here, I will not do anything, just one small table I will create. Okay. And if you want, I can go for margin center also. You can give here some back color also. And after this, I should go for stop recording now. Suppose the same table I want here also. So I went to the macro, my macro and run. It is not working. All of you observe that? I want the same macro 2 should work here also. So go and macro and execute. It doesn't work. Why is not working? Because when we start recording this macro, I started recording from D7. So always trying to go to D7 itself because it is absolute macro. If you want to go for relative macro, let's see here, you can go for record macro. But before record macro, click this button relative and then press record macro. And this macro name is macro 3. And what it will do, you can just almost same thing again I will create here. Here you can okay. So I should go for and say that stop recording macro. Right now, if you go for the next cell, and here you can go for macro 3, it works fine. Can you see here? So relative macro, it will not capture the cell address. It will work on which cell is active cell, go and start working there itself. If I go here once again, go for macro, and macro 3 is a relative macro, so go and work there. But you cannot do the same thing for absolute macro. I want the same table here also. If you go for macros and click here macro 2 and run, it doesn't work. So hope so all of you understood what is the difference between relative macro and absolute macro. If you go and check the code of this so you can understand better, you can go for Visual Basic and here macro 1, macro 2. When you macro trick code, we can see start from D7 to I16. Always it will go to D7 itself. There is not here any option of active cell concept. Whereas if you go for macro 3, here you say that active cell. Which cell is active cell? There you start going and working all those things. Is it clear? Is it fine, everyone? So today we discuss about macros, relative and absolute. Programming part will start from tomorrow. Is it fine? So anybody? Whatever we discussed till now, last 7 days, any topic, any doubt is there, you can tell me. Because next 3 days we'll focus on the programming part in Excel VBA. Here all those concepts we have to discuss, like how the if else or select case or looping, for while, nested for loop, do while loop how it works, do until loop how it works. And then we learn like Excel we are learning so many functions. So like that, how to create our own custom defined function, user defined functions. We'll see that. And then we'll learn about user form control. And then we'll do one project and all how it works here. We'll discuss that. Yes, you can create combination of alphabets. You can alphanumeric name is possible in the custom in the macro. Only one thing remember, it should not start with numbers. You can start with numbers and then control A B is not possible. Only one alphabet. Is it fine? Yeah. So that's all from my side today, because again programming is a fresh topic. Today just I given you the macro part, and today completely session we will devote on the basic concept of VBA programming, how it works. Definitely most of the user would have done some programming language like C, C++, Java, Python and all. So the concept will be similar, syntax will be different. We'll discuss those things. Okay. Okay then. Bye everyone. Chandana, I am dropping from my side.
Yes, sir. You
Yeah.
can.
Okay. Yeah. So Sandeep sir, we will. I think he have a request like please revise the VBA part. We'll start from the scratch itself tomorrow. Okay, don't worry.
Thank you, sir. Guys, do you have any queries? Please let me know in the chat box. And I'm sharing the feedback link again. Please mark your attendance. I hope there is no more questions. So we'll wind up the session for today. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow we'll meet on the same time.